Welcome back to Phantasy Star in Japanese, the 2500 series on the PlayStation 2. Never had a US release, so we are doing it here in Japanese. And we had left off that we just got Meow and then his companion Odin, but in this version named Tyrone, on the left of this character portrait. And he had a compass, and it's going to allow us to get through the Lost Woods. Down here are the woods. Oh, they just go right there. All right. Alright, so let's talk to some folks. So her name is Sedinu. Probably Celine. And she says, Epi no Mura, which means the village of Epi, e yokoso, welcome to. Mayoi, wandering. No mori, forest. No okufukaku, deep within. Ni kakusareta, hidden. Hikyo no, of the secluded or unexplored region. Mura, ... Kono, this. Sonzai, existence. Wa ichibu no mono shika, only some people. Shirimasen, don't know. So the whole thing is, welcome to Epi Village, the secluded village hidden deep within the forest of wandering. Only some people know of its existence. Now she says, Konpasu, compass. Ga Oyaku, use. Ni tatsu, to be helpful. Yo desune, doesn't it seem? So she says, the compass is useful, doesn't it seem? Chodo no, of the elder. Yakata wa, the mansion. Kono saki desu, this saki ahead. Desu. Hayaku, quickly. Ite agete kudasai. Please go. So it seems the compass was helpful, isn't it? The Elder's mansion is ahead. Please go quickly. And that's the end of her dialogue. And he says, "Oh, Tyrone." And his name is Torres. And he says, "Oh, Tyrone. Oh, Tyrone." Exclamation. Meow mo. Also meow. Bujika. Are you safe? And then he says, or Meow says, ne, well, yeah. Iro, many things. Atta kedo, there were. Na, which is a casual ending. So he says, well, yeah, there were many things, but. And then Torres says, Shoromo, the elder, Yorokubu, will be pleased, Daro, probably, Na, Hayai Toko, quickly, Kao, face, o miseru, see, te ageru, to do. So he says, the elder will probably be pleased. Quickly, show your face to them. And he says, Kitagawa no, the north side, Ie ga, house, Choro, elder, no, Yakatada, is the mansion. Nanda, what is it? Wasurechimata, forget, no ka, did you? So the house is on the north side, or the elder's house is on the north side. What's wrong? Did you forget? And that's the end of his dialogue. Let's check this guy. His name is Asher, maybe? And he says, Sekai de, from the world, or in the world, Ichiban, the most, Jobu de, strong, Kyokona, solid, Bushitsu o, substance, Shiteirukai, you know. So, do you know the strongest and most durable substance in the world? Yes, laconium. Alright, and he says, Laconia. Laconium. Sore wa, this, Laconia, to iu mono sa, is called, Sore, that de, by bukiya, weapons, and bogu o, armor, tsukureba, if you make, saikyo dayo, it's the strongest, Tada, however, naka, quite, te ni hairanai, nda. It's hard to obtain, So he says, Laconia. It's called Laconia, If you make weapons and armor with it, it's the strongest, However, it's quite hard to obtain. Laconia, and this is Alice, says, Laconia, ja, well, ano poto wa, that pot, because she had the Laconium pot. And then Asher says, Rashiku, Lassic, that's the evil king, wa, Aru Goru, Algol, that's the star system, Taiyoke wa O, the solar system, Jakyo, evil religion, no mono ni, a person of an evil religion. Uri watashite, to sell off shimata completely. To iu, it's called uwasada, a rumor. Korekara, from here, bokura wa, we, do natte shimasu no daro, what will happen to us, I wonder. So he says, it's rumored that Lassic sold off the Algol solar system to the followers of a heretical religion. From now on, what will happen to us, I wonder. And then Meow, the cat, says, Imamade, until now, Torisa, as or according to, Ore tachida, we, Iru kagiri, as long as we are here, Tsukikata ni, as they please, wa sasenai, won't let them do, Zol is the ending, emphatic ending. So Meow says, it'll be just like always, As long as we're here, we won't let them do as they please. And that's the end of his dialogue. We spoke with her. The compass was helpful. Spoke with him. Okay. Check these houses. Her name is Tatiana. Tatiana, likely. So Tatiana says, Sabaku no Hoshi. Sabaku is desert and Hoshi is star. So the desert star or planet. Motabia niwa. Motabia. Essupaga. Espers. Shugyo suru. Train. Shugyu. Shugyo suru to train, yeah. Bashoga, place. Sonzai suru, to exist. Dashi desu, it seems. Watashi mo, I too. Chansu ga, chance. Attada, if there is. Shugyo shite, to train. Mitaina, I want, I guess. So the full is on the desert planet Motavia. It seems there's a place where espers train. I want to train too if I have the chance. She says, Watashi wa I Menkinjutsu alchemy o Mananda learned Keiken ga experience Arimasu have Dakara therefore Itsuka someday Motabia Hoshide on Motabia planet Shugyo training of ascetic practices. Shite mitai want to try doing. Jibun no my own. Chikara o power. Tashikamete mitai no I want to try confirming. So she says, I have experienced learning alchemy. Therefore, someday I want to train on Motavia. I want to try confirming my own power. And that's the end of her dialogue. This guy's name is Randy. And he says, Moshi kashitara, perhaps, Motabia sotoku wa, the Motabia governor, Kimi tachi no, your, plural, chikara ni, help or power, natte kuru, will become, kamoshirenai, might. So he says, maybe the Motavia governor will lend you a hand, perhaps. And he says, Arugoru, Algol, star system. Taioke, ni, the star system. Heiwa o, peace. Torimodosu, regain tamenara. If bokura wa, we, masculine. Kyoryoku o, sorry. Cooperation. Oshimanai, won't spare or won't hesitate. Dakara, therefore. Shoromo, the elder too. Chikara o, power. Kashite kureru, will lend or help. Hazudayo, should or ought to. You know, casually. He says, if it's to regain peace in the Algol system, we won't hesitate to cooperate. Therefore, the elder should lend us a hand too, you know? And that's the end of his dialogue. Right, and her name is Daida? Layla, maybe? Daida? Or Lila? And she says, Gashiko no Mura, Gashiko village. O Shiteiru kai, do you know? Rubeno Hakase no, Dr. Rubeno Kenkyujo ga Research Institute or Laboratory Aru Dashi Nda kedo. It seems there is, but Sono, that Rubeno Hakase ga, Dr. Rubeno, Yukue Fumei ni, missing. Natte shimatande, to become. Te shimao is to end up doing. And then her full translation says, do you know Gashiko village? It seems there's Dr. Rubener's Research Institute, but it seems that Dr. Rubeno has gone missing. Rubeno Hakase, Dr. Rubeno. Spaceship or spaceships. Sekeshita, designed Uchu Kogaku no, of space engineering. Ken Isa, authority. Sore koso, precisely that. Dashiku no Lassix te ni hands. Ochitara shitara, if it were to fall into. Koto ni naru, it will become. To omoyo, to think, you know? So he says, he's the authority, or she says, he's the authority on space engineering who designed the spaceship, you know? If that were to fall into Lassic's hands, I think it would become a terrible thing, you know? Right. We've already talked to her. She's the alchemist. Alright. Let's see what the elder has to say. So, Choro Hashimu, Elder Hashim, and he says, Nanto, what? Tyrone dewa, Tyrone, Naika, isn't it? Shinpai shite, worrying. Otazo, was. Oh, so the full translation is Elder Hashim saying, what? Isn't it Tyrone? I was worried. And Tyrone says, hi, yes, Medusa. Or Dokutsu no cave, Medusa's cave, Nakamade, from the inside, Oitsumeta no deska, I cornered her, but if you're, Oitsumeru, to corner or to drive into a corner. Fukaku nimo, unfortunately. Sekika sarete, stone shimaimashita, turned into. So he says, yes, I cornered Medusa inside the cave, but unfortunately I was petrified. Saiwai, fortunately, kono monotachi, these people, ni sukuare, saved, daiji ni wa, to a serious situation, itarimasen deshita ga, it didn't become, but nantomo, really, nasakenai, shameful, hanashi desu. So he says, fortunately I was saved by these people, and it didn't come to a serious situation, but it's a really shameful story. And the elder Hashim says, ho, ho, ho. It's just like laughter. And then he says, Sojata ka? Is that so? Shite. Alice says, Watashi wa I am Arisu desu. Alice. Kabinito Hyojuku no of residential area. No Shushin desu. I am from the Hyojuku no Kamenito Hyojuku da. I am from the Kamenito residential area. He says, Alice. Wate. Okay, he says, Arisu. Alice. ... Hate. Well, now let me see. Dokoko de. Dokoka de. Somewhere. Kita heard. Namai jana. A name, isn't it? So he says, Arisa. Well, now that's a name I've heard somewhere. Ariswa. Alice. Dashiku no seide. So he says, Alice. This is Meow talking, actually. So he says, Arisa wa Dashiku no seide. No seide. It's because of Lasik. Onisan o. Her older brother. Koro sare chatta de. Was killed. Dakara, therefore. Kakatai o. Kataki o revenge. Utsutameni, in order to take revenge. Ishoni, together. Tabi o, journey. Shiterundayo, are traveling, you know? So he says, Alice's older brother was killed because of Lasik, you know? That's why we're traveling together to take revenge, you know? And then Tyrone says, Choro, elder. Watashi tachi, we. Motavia sotoku ni, to the Motavia governor. Ate mitai no desu, want to try meeting. Elder, we want to try meeting the Motavia governor. He says, Sotoku no, the governor generals, Yakata mansion ni Tsuzuku continue Chikaratsuro no to the underground passage. Tobira ga the door. Tobira gate. Akirare nai o if it cannot be opened. Dare nai cannot. Motabia Sotoku ni to the Motabia governor. Aokoto wa meeting. Dekimasen cannot do. Do probably or how. Shitara if good. Deshoka if it's alright I. So he says, if the door to the underground passage that leads to the governor's mansion cannot be opened, we cannot reflect the Motavia governors. What should we do? And he says, Motabia Sotokuka, Motabia governor, Washimoto, I too, Zuibun, too or quite, Ate, meeting, Oranu, if you're off schedule, okay, Oranu, don't have, Na, casual admin. The Motavia governor, I too haven't met him in quite a while. Yoroshi. Good. Washi. So here's that washi that we've seen many times used by old men to indicate that they're old. So I, the old guy, washi. Tsukaete ita was using. Hashim no kagi key o sazukeo let's bestow or sazukeru grant. Arewa that kaminito kyojuku no of the residential area. Sokoni in the warehouse. Kakushite aru is hidden. Soitsu o, that thing. Mitsu kedashite. Mitsu kedashite, find and take out. Tsukao ga yoizo, it would be good to use. Sentences are generally. Zo is the sentence ending particle. And he says, alright, Let's grant you the Hashim's key that I used. It is hidden in the warehouse of the Caminito residential area. It would be good if you went to find and use it. And Meow says, Arigato, Choro, Tyron, Arisa, Hayaku ni ko. Yo. So he says, thank you, Elder. Tyrone, Elisa, let's go quickly. And then Tyrone says, Meow, chotto matte. Wait a second, Meow. He says, Kono konpasu, o this compass, o okaishi shite, to return or to okimasu will do. And he says, Elder, I will return this compass to you. And the elder says, Umu. Yes. Yeah, no. Well, Soitsu wa that Omai-san tachi ga, you all, with an honorific title, san, motte ita ho ga ii. It's good for you to have. Itsudemo, anytime or always. Kono muro o this village. Otozureru, to visit. Koto ga. So he says, it's better for you to have that because you can visit this village anytime, you know? And then he says, Shikashi. Or sorry, Tyrone says, Shikashi. However, Choro, elder, watashitachi ni, to us, moshimo no koto ga atte, if something were to happen, kore ga, this, hitode ni, into someone's hands, wataru yona, were to pass, yona, like or as if, koto ni, into the situation of nareba would become. So he says, however, elder, if something were to happen to us and this were to fall into someone's hands, the elder says, Washirawa, like a plural of the washi, which is interesting. We haven't seen that one yet. Washirawa. So we can pluralize that old man's speak. Omae, you, san, tachi, plural, o, shinji toru yo, believe, you know, kanarazu ya, surely, dashiku no, classics, yabo o, ambition, uchikudaku to, to crush or shatter, na, sono hi made wa, until that day, hitsuyo na, necessary, monjaro te, it's a thing, isn't it? So he says, we believe in you. Surely you will crush Lassik's ambition. Until that day, it's a necessary thing, isn't it? And Tyrone says, elder. And the elder says, Nani o shitoru. What are you doing? He says, Ko shiteiru aidi na. While doing this, or during this time, Mole also, Rashik wa, Lassik, Seiryoku o, power or influence, Kakudai shiteiru, is expanding. No jazo, you know? He says, what are you doing? Even while doing this, Lassik is expanding his power, you know? And he says, Hayai toko, quickly or as fast as possible. Motavia Sotoku ni, to the Motavia governor. Ni ate, meeting, or meet. Koto no shidai o, the circumstances of the matter. Sodan suru no ja, to consult, you know. So he says, quickly meet with the governor of Motavia and consult about the circumstances of the matter, you know. And Tyrone says, hi, yes. Alright. So we need to go to the governor of Motavia. And we learned last time that he loves sweets. And we know that there is a cake shop in a cave here on Palma. So we need to find that cake shop in the cave on Palma and bring some cake to the other planet that it is said no longer has any sweets because the governor likes them so much he ate them all. That is a prolific amount of sweet eating. I don't know how you could even deprive an entire planet of its sweets. It is a desert planet, so in his defense, it probably doesn't have a whole lot of agriculture. But still doesn't seem like something you could do very easily, deprive a planet of all of its sweets. Okay. So trying to remember where the cave is. It has the cake. Well, we need to go to the little dungeon in Caminito to get the key that he was talking about. Door opened. Open the chest. Oh, I missed what that was. There it is. Hashimu no Kage. So the key of Hashimu. Go to Paradita. Paradito. We're looking for Mary. No. Mary. Okay. She says, Mayoi no mori no, of the forest of wandering, oku fukaku ni, deep within, kakusareta, hidden, hikyo no, of the secluded region, mura, village, sono, that, sonzai wa, existence, ichibu no mono shika, only a part of the people, shirimasen, don't know. Okay. We gotta exhaust the dialogue of the elder. Not a big fan of that in this version. I think there's some really nice stuff in this version. Particularly like the graphics are a good look. And the combat looks really nice. But I don't like this exhausting dialogue thing. I feel like we've gotten stuck here over and over. It's just talking to people. Alright, so he's got some more dialogue for us. He says, Motavia Sotoku ni wa, the Motavia governor, yoroshiku tsutae tokure, please give my regards, Muri wa, overdoing it. Kinmotsuja is forbidden or taboo. Ki o tsukete, be careful. Iku desu zo, you are going, So he says, please give my regards to the Motavia governor, Overdoing it is taboo, so be careful wherever you go, He says, Motavia Sotoku wa, the Motavia governor, amai mono ni, sweet things, mega nainja, is very fond of. Soitsu o, that, yoi suru kotomo, preparing also. Wasurete wa, forgetting. Ikanzo is no good. He says, the Motavia governor is very fond of sweet things, Don't forget to prepare that too. Here we go. Kono atari de, around here in this area, Amai mono to, sweet things. Ieba, if you say. Mayoazu, without hesitation. Naura no dokutsuja, Naura's cave. Ano dokutsu ni wa, in that cave. Shinise no, a long-established shop. Keikiya ga, cake shop. Aru kara no u, because there is, Sokono, of that place. Shoto keiki nara, if it's short cake. Sotokumo, the governor general. Manzoku suru hazusha, should be satisfied. He says, around here, if you're talking about sweet things, without hesitation, it's Naura's cave. In that case, there's a long-established cake shop, If it's the short cake from there, the governor general should be satisfied. Parorito Kyojuku no, of the residential area Parorito. Meari o, Mary. Tazuneru nja, visits. Naura no dokutsue, to Naura's cave. Iku tame ni, in order to go. Chikara ni, into help. Natte kureru jado, will help probably. Kokoro shite, be prepared or be careful. Iku no jazo, if you are going, Ki o tsukete na, be careful, Visit Mary in the Parorito residential area. She'll probably help you go to Naura's cave. Be prepared when you go, and be careful. He says, Wasureru denaizo, don't forget, Naura no dokutsue, to Naura's cave. Iku nara, if you go. Parorito Kyojuku, Parorito residential area. No Meari no, Mary. Oh, Tazuneru nja, to visit or to ask. Don't forget, if you go to Naura's cave, visit Mary in the Parorito residential area. Alright, now we have exhausted his dialogue. I believe there is something that will better armor and stuff here too that we can check out. What's the item shop have? Atodas Atlas. Oh, those are good. Anti-paralysis. Antidote. Monomate and damage. Alright. Titaniuma sword, titanium sword. Brings her attack up quite a bit. And then a boron Boron shield. Bronze shield or boron shield. And then what do we have for Tyrone? Heat gun. Oh, the heat gun. That's a good one. That makes him attack twice. Iron axe. Yeah, I'm gonna use it again. Alright, and then Alice. Get the new sword. Short sword. Yep, short sword, go away. And then the shield for Alice. Sell the old one. There's laser shield. Alright. Badia. Fubane. Alright. And this is Mary, and she says, oh. And she says, Choro Hashimuni, to Elder Hashim, Awareta no desu ka? Did you meet? Sore dewa, in that case, Epi no mura ni, to Epi's village, Ikareta no desu ne? You went, didn't you? Did you meet Elder Hashim? Then you went to Epi's village, didn't you? And Meow says, So da yo. Yeah, that's how it is. And he says, Naora no dokutsu ni iku nara. If we go to Naora's cave, Kimi ni, you, Aite said to meet Choro ga elder. So Itanda said that. So Meow says, that's right, you know, if we go to Naora's cave, he said to meet you. The elder said that, you know. And she says, Naora's cave. And then she says, Moshikashite, perhaps, maybe, Ani no Omise ni. Perhaps my older brother's shop. And Meow says, Shinise no, a long-established shop, Keiki cake shop, Arundate, I hear there is. Sa, I hear there's a long-established cake shop. She says, Yahari, so desu ka? Yep, that's right. And says, Wakarimashita, I understand. Kono kagi o, this key, o mochi kudasai, please take or please have. Naura no dokutsu ni, in Naura's cave, aru, to exist. Tobira no, the door. Kagi desu, it's a key. Korede, with this. Ani no, of my older brother. Omise ni, to the shop. Ikeru, can go. Hazu desu, should be. She says, I understand. Please take this key. It's the key to the door in Naora's cave. With this, you should be able to go to my older brother's shop. Naora no kagi o get. We got the Naora cave key. She says, Naora no dokutsu wa Naora's cave. Kita no, north of Hatte ni, at the end. Arimas, exists. Kyojuku o, the residential area. Dete, leaving. Kitae, to the north. Mukate kudasai, please head towards. So she says, Naora's cave is at the end of the north. Please leave the residential area and head towards the north. Mary says, Ani no mise wa, my brother's shop, tondemonai tokoro ni, in an unexpected place. Arimas, exists. Doka, please, somehow. Odokanai de kudasai, please don't be surprised. Soshite, and then Doka, o ki o tsukete, please be careful. Ki o tsukeru, irashite kudasai, please go. She says, my older brother's shop is in an unexpected place. Please don't be surprised, and please be careful when you go. And we've exhausted her dialogue. Alright, nice. Now we got 2 keys for the cake shop, which is very different than the original. But let's see here. Naura's cave. Rorimate. Nice. Meow is level 13. Okay, do we have torches? I hope so. Just saw it. Right. And then we also have Atlas, which will give us a map. Alright, nice. Now the key open way. And Tyrone is level 13. So they're all pretty close in XP. And these guys are called... we've had them before. Green Slime. Green Slaimu. Chest, open it up. Duogi. These are new. Lich. 4,000 Sega. Nice. Else is 14. Udo Shindo. Wood shield. I think these primitive things can go to meow. Not the wood shield, but the leather thing can. The wood shield, okay, he can use that. Alright. Well. It's weird. I don't know why you would be able to use a wood shield, but not a laser shield. I feel like that'd be lighter. Oh, we got new enemies. What are these? Batman. Meow is level 14. Nice. Rapport. Heal. Yeah. Oh, 14. Oh, the KFC. Alright. Well. That is an interesting thing. He says, oh, his name is Cake Shop. I guess it's just Cake Shop. Cake, yeah. He says, Konna tokori. In a place like this, keiki ya ga. Cake shop atte. And there is. Gomen nasai. I'm sorry. I'm sorry there's a cake shop in a place like this. Okay. Says. Jimano. Our pride. Shoto keiki. Shortcake. 280 meseta de. For 280 meseta. Ikaga desu ka? How is it? How would you like? And then how about our pride or our boasted shortcake for 280 meseta? Hi. Sasuga, as expected. Omega, your eyes. Takai, high or discerning. Uchi no, our. Keiki wa. Arugoru, algos. Iya, well. Uchi-ichi, number one in the universe. Maido, every time. Arigato gozaimasu, thank you. As expected, you have discerning eyes. Our cake is algo. No, number one in the universe. Thank you for helping your continued patronage. Thank you for your continued patronage. Shortcake get. He says, Naze, why, konna tokoro de, in a place like this, shobai o business, yatte iru katte, are you doing? Why, you ask, am I doing business in a place like this? Soria, ne. Well, you know. Kuro sureba suru hodo. The more you struggle, the more oishisuga, deliciousness, masute, increases. Monde-sa, it's a thing, you know. Sonjo sokora de, just anywhere around there. Sonjo sokora. Te ni hairu yona, like you can get it. Keiki datara, if it were cake. Konna nimo, this much. Nagatsuki wa, long-lasting. Shinain desu yo ne, wouldn't last, would it? So he says, Well, you know, the more you struggle, the more deliciousness increases, you know. If it were cake, you could get it just anywhere. It wouldn't last this long, would it? Alright. Words of wisdom. The more you struggle, the more deliciousness increases. So, make your cakes in caves, I guess. I think this spell teleports you out of a dungeon. Nope. Alright, we gotta get back out of here. Alright, nice. We got the shortcake. through here with our space pass. This is the Tazars, it's still under construction. Paseo, that's right. Yep. Paseo on Motavia. Motavia Hoshi. Motavia Hoshi, Space Portal. There we go. Alright. Now we should be able to open this door. Hey. Okay. He is Roboto Polisu. Robot. Oh, police. Robot police. Polisu. Robot police. And he says, Konosaki wa, this ahead, or this destination, Motavia Sotoku no, of the governor of Motavia, Yakatada, mansion, Yo no nai mono o, people without business, Tosu, let pass, Wake ni wa ikanai, cannot allow. Soretomo, or else, Sotoko e no, to the governor general, Okurimono demo, even a gift. Motte kita ko ka, did you bring? So he says, this ahead is the Motavia governor's mansion. I cannot allow people without business to pass. Or did you bring a gift for the governor general? Mo, or he says, ho, shotu keiki ga, shortcake. Ma, idaru. Well, that's good. Kono okurimono wa, this gift, watashi kara, from me, Sotokue, to the governor general, watashi, oh, that's different watashi. Watashi, handing over. Watasu. Te oko, let's do in advance. So he says, well, it'll be alright, I guess. I'll hand over this gift to the governor myself. Alright. He's even got his own little portrait. That's a nice touch. So, Motavia Sotoku, that we've heard so much about. Governor General of Motavia. Oh. Yokuso. Well done. Koko made. Up to here this far. Yate kitana. You've come, haven't you? Naka naka. Quite considerably. Midoko Kokoro no aru, promising or having good points. Denshu no, of the group. Yoda, it appears. So he says, "Oh, well done, you've come this far, haven't you? You seem to be quite a promising group." He says, "Watashi ga, I, kono hoshi no, of this star, Sotoku Motavia da, am Governor Motavia. Omae tachi no, your, plural, uwasa wa, rumors, watashi no mimi ni mo, even to my ears, todoite ita, had reached. Dashiku, Lassic, Taoso to wa, to defeat. Honki kane, are you serious? So he says, "I am Motavia, the governor of this star. Your rumors had even reached my ears. You mean you're serious about defeating Lassic?" And Meow says, "Jodan de," as a joke. "Sonna koto," such a thing, "ie nai," cannot say. I can't say such a thing as a joke. And he says, "Ha ha ha," just laughing. Tashikani, certainly, surely. Omae tachi, you. Ki ni itazo, I like you, you know. He says, "Ha, certainly that's right, isn't it? You guys, I like you, you know." Dashikawa, Lassic, Espers, O Moshino, Mo even, Shinogu, surpass, Majutsu no, of magic, Tatsujin, master or expert, Omae tache dakede, only you, Ha ga tatsu, to be a match for, or to be able to compete with. Mo arumai, probably isn't or probably won't. He says, "But Lassic is a master of magic who even surpasses the Espers. You guys alone probably won't be a match for him, will you?" And she says, Alice says, "Espa to madewa, even as far as Espers, ikaraku tomo, even if it doesn't go, Renkinjutsu ya, alchemy, and Majutsu ni wa, magic, to wa, niwa, sorry, watashi mo, I also, oboe ga, memory, arimasu, there is, dakara, therefore, so," she says, Even if it doesn't go as far as espers, I also have knowledge of alchemy and magic. Therefore, dot dot dot. He says, therefore, dakara, do da, how about it? How is it? To iu no da, you mean is it that? He says, so what about it, you mean? She's just silent. And then he says, Masaka, surely not. Sono teido no koto de. With such a level of thing, dashiku, classic, o, taoseru todemo, that you cannot defeat. Omoteiru no ka, are you thinking? He says, no way. You're thinking you can defeat Lassic with something of that degree? Tyrone says, Kono hoshi ni, on this star, Shugyo Chuno, in the middle of training, Espa ga, Esper, Iru to iu, that there is, Hanashi o, story or talk, Kita koto ga, have heard, Arimas, there is, Sono Senzai no Ryoku wa, potential ability. Rashiku Nimo, even to Lassic. Hike o Toranu no to. They say it doesn't take a back seat. He says, I have heard a story that there is an Esper in training on this planet. They say that their potential ability doesn't even take a back seat to Lassic's. Motabia Sotoku, Motabia Governor. Gozonji, knowledge. Arimasen ka, don't you have? And he says, the governor of Motabia, don't you have any knowledge of this? He says, Lutsu, which I believe is the guy's name, is Lutz. L-U-T-Z. Lutsu. Miserisu, Dutsu, Isa, Danai, Mada, still, Shugyo Chuno, in the middle of training, Espato, Esper, Ha Ye, although it is said, Sono Chikara wa, that power, Nami Taite no, ordinary, Mono de Warai, is not a thing. Miseris, Lutz, Isa, and Ranai, even though they are still Espers in training, that power is not ordinary. And Meow says, Sono, that miserisu, lutsu, miseris, lutz, nantoka te, something or other. What was it called? Doko ni, where? Iru no sa, are they, you know? Says Meow, those miseris, lutz, what was it called? Where are they now, you know? They are in Maharu no Dokutsu, Maharu's cave. Maharu no Dokutsu. Soda. That is right. Dokutsu. Cave. No. Oku. The depths of Aru exist. Sobo de. In the monks' quarters. Shugyo o training. Shiteiru are doing. Hazuda should be. That's right, they should be in training in the monks' quarters deep in the cave. Kore o motteitu iku. Take this. Gai. It's good. Nutsu o. Sono ki ni in the mood. Saseru koto ga. To make someone. To be able to make someone. Dekiru daro. Probably can. You should take this. It will probably make Lutz feel like it in the mood. Hai, arigatou gozaimasu. Yes, thank you very much. What is that? I think it's like the governor's handwriting. So toku no tegami o. Oh, it's the tegami. It's a letter. Okay. So toku no tegami o. The letter from the governor general. He says, sore wa soto, putting that aside. Nagatabi de, from a long journey. Tsukareta, got tired. Koto daro, you must be. By the way, you must be tired from your long journey, right? Shupatsu, departure. Ashita nashite, making it tomorrow. Konya wa tonight. Koko de here. Yukuri to, leisurely. Yasunde iko to, if you rest and go. It's good. Make departure tomorrow, and tonight you should rest leisurely here. And Alice says hi. And this is some kind of ghost, and it is called Nightmare. Nightmare. Okay, what are his spells? Okay, lowers the attack power. Protects the allies. Here's the status. Heals 80 HP. Alright. Let's go with the protect spell. We're almost certainly supposed to lose this. Just demonstrate how tough Lassic is. So. Yeah. She says, huh? Yume? A dream? Arewa. That was... Itai Nandata no Kashira. What was it on Earth, I wonder? He says... Maharu no Dokutsu wa Maharu's cave. Sabaku o the desert. Ukaishi detouring. Peruseusu ko no Lake Perseus. Kitani north. Ichisuru to be located. Bashoni in a place. Aru exists. Ari Jigoku Nado Nimo, even in antlion pits. Jubun ni sufficiently. Ki o tsukete, be careful. Iku ga yoizo, it is good to go, you should go. So he says, Maharu's cave is located north of Lake Perseus, detouring around the desert. You should go, being fully careful of even the ant lion pits. Konohoshi ni wa, this planet, Motabia, to iu, Motavians are called. Senju Minzoku ka, indigenous people. Biru no daga, there are, but ware no, our. New shoku irai, since our colonization. Izakoza ga, troubles or disputes. Tai nakutena, are never ending. Omae tachi o, you kangai shite kureru to wa, that they will welcome you. Kagiranzo, it is not guaranteed, you know. He says, on this star there are indigenous people called Motavians, but since our colonization, troubles have been never ending, you know. It's not guaranteed that they will welcome you. Alright, and we have exhausted his dialogue. You said north of Lake Perseus, so maybe that's Lake Perseus. Alright, we got some new creatures. We've got a Kabutogani. We've already had that, and then we have a Sandworm. Now this is level 15. Yeah, it's level 15. Those are Shakin. Shakin. Okay, well, we're clearly gonna have to grind here for a while. Motabian Soulfu? No. And then Dajia Go. Alright. So we'll call it there for this session. And then I will grind up the characters off screen to get them a little stronger before we take on the cave, because it looks like they are kind of underleveled, struggling with random creatures outside there. So thanks to everybody for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.